what research exists to support the importance of ethics and human rights for music therapists and counselors? I think it's really important for us to always like go back to the research because we practice in an evidence-based way, and we want to make sure that we're staying true to the research and what's going on with those academics.
Absolutely, absolutely. There is a growing body of research that investigates multiculturalism, not just with our clients, like what do we need to know about our clients, but also what do we need to know about ourselves as a field. So in general, lots of research around gatekeeping practices in the education of music therapists is showing that some of the things that are red flags for music therapists are a lack of personal insight and a lack of interpersonal skill. Those are things that music therapy educators are concerned about when they see that in their students. And multiculturalism is part of that. Being able to look into yourself and understand how you interact with the world and how those interactions may reflect power imbalances in your relationship with your clients and stuff like that. That's part of developing personal insight and something that we as a field really need. There's also evidence to suggest that as a field, we aren't as diverse as the clients that we serve. And that's just ethnically.
Right.
That we're something like 89% white, when nationally it's like 77%. And so we don't have as many people of color in our field. We don't have as many international members of our profession or people who were born outside the country and are sharing in our field that way. There's research that suggests that music therapists who come from other countries to be trained here because, North America is sort of, we set the stage for a lot of medicine and general research. So people come to us to be trained, but then they're struggling when they go back to assimilate what they learned here within their home cultures, which sort of points to this idea that we're really working from this European American centric standpoint, and we're not as global as we can be either. So there's lots to suggest that we have some work to do as a field to sort of meet the needs of our clients and meet the needs of the people we're training to be professionals. But what we're finding, and there's research that suggests this too, that like when we can develop best practices, there are professionals out there who want to learn these things. People are open to learning about how to be more accessible, how to be more empathetic in their practice. There are people who want to learn this stuff, and when we can do that, when we can form best practices in these areas, the profession grows. So there's lots of work to do, but there's lots of potential in that work to do.